Story 1. I'll never forget the day I went to pick out a Halloween pumpkin. It was supposed to be a simple, regular trip, you know. Grab a pumpkin, carve it, and let it sit on the porch with a candle inside. But things didn't go as planned. October it was, just days before Halloween. The air felt chilly, that cold sneaking through clothes and clinging to your skin. What I remember most was the fog. Thick, heavy fog blanketing everything. Driving through it felt like moving through a dream. Trees lining the road were dark shapes looming in the mist, and my truck's headlights barely cut through the haze. Squinting just to stay on the road, I headed to Old Thompson's pumpkin patch, a farm outside town. A buddy recommended it, saying, "They had the best pumpkins. Old Man Thompson runs it," he'd said. Bit of an odd guy, but worth it. I didn't care much about the old man. I just wanted a big pumpkin for a decent jack-o'-lantern. The fog made the drive feel longer than it was. When I pulled into the gravel lot, the sun was setting behind the fog, casting dull grey light. Eerily quiet it was, no cars, no sounds but rustling leaves. Stepping out, I saw rows of pumpkins barely visible through the fog. Only a few feet were clear. Beyond that, everything faded into mist like the world ended. Near the entrance stood a small, dilapidated shack. A crooked sign read, "Pumpkins for sale," and next to it in a rickety chair sat the old man. He didn't move as I approached, just slouched with his head low, a wide-brimmed hat hiding his face. His clothes were worn, his coat loose on a thin frame, pale, almost grey skin, and hands like gnarled branches rested on his lap. "Excuse me," I said, stopping a few feet away. My voice felt strange in the stillness. "I'm here for a pumpkin, number 2. Response. He didn't lift his head. Uneasiness crept in as I stood there in the fog with this strange man. Clearing my throat, I tried again. "Do I just pick one?" Slowly he lifted his head. Gaunt, with sunken eyes, he stared through me. In the back," he rasped, voice low and gravelly. "The back," I repeated, glancing at the nearby field. He nodded, standing slowly with a walking stick, pointing past the field toward the misty far end. I barely made out an old beat-up truck. Fog swirled around it, making it seem like it floated. I didn't want to follow, but his stare left me little choice. I followed as he shuffled toward the truck, footsteps dragging on gravel. The fog thickened as we walked. The road, the shack, everything vanished behind us, swallowed. At the truck, he stopped and gestured to the back. Rusted and old, its bed held pumpkins darker than the field ones, almost black, warped and twisted like they'd grown wrong. I frowned. Maybe the fog tricked my eyes. "Which one can I take?" I asked. He didn't answer. He'd moved behind the truck, out of sight. I waited, expecting him back. Seconds ticked. Only wind rustled trees. "Hey sir," no reply. Panic twinged in my chest. Peering around the truck. Nothing. He was gone. Nowhere to go in thick fog and open field. I checked behind the truck. Empty. Just swirling fog. Heart racing. I looked around. No shadow. No shape moving. A heavy feeling settled in my chest. Something wasn't right. Bone deep cold pressed in. I didn't want those pumpkins. Didn't want to know what happened. I hurried back to my truck, boots crunching gravel faster. Didn't look back. Climbed in, started the engine, and drove away. The fog lifted slightly on the road, but unease stayed. Never went back. Passing the farm, even from afar, that chill creeps up my spine. What I saw, or where he went, I don't know. Something wasn't right about that place. Story 2. I want to tell a story that still haunts me, even a year later. You never expect it, especially when just taking a break from life. My girlfriend Katie and I rented an Airbnb cabin last October for a quiet woods weekend. What we found, we couldn't have prepared for. Late afternoon arrival, long drive through autumn forests, cabin small, cozy, isolated, tucked off a gravel road far from towns. Pine and damp leaves scented the air truly away from chaos. Outside looked normal, clean, wraparound porch, firewood, stacked neatly, unloading bags. We felt excited. Inside, rustic, wood stove, cozy couches, old books on a shelf. Perfect, too perfect. After settling, we explored. Katie wanted a fire. I looked for matches and a hatchet. That's when I noticed a small door behind the kitchen low, almost hidden. "What's down here?" I called. Katie guessed storage. "Cabins have cellars, right?" I shrugged, tried the knob. Locked odd for a rental. We forgot it. Enjoyed the evening. Cooked, played cards by fire. Night fell. Peacefulness. Crackling fire, perfect escape. Then, midnight. Woke to knocking. Faint. Unmistakable. First thought, branch or animal. But listening, I realized inside, beneath us, from the basement, Katie slept. My heart raced. Slow, steady knocks like someone trapped. Shook Katie awake. She freaked out. Smart thing. Leave. Drive far. Curiosity stopped me. Grabbed flashlight. Katie followed, eyes wide. At the door, knocking stopped like it knew. Hesitated, then picked the lock with multi-tool click. Opened slowly, narrow stairs down. Damp, musty air wafted up. Shone light. Blood ran cold. A man at bottom, gaunt, exhausted, dirty clothes, wild eyes, staring up. "Please help me," he rasped, voice weak, stunned. Katie gripped my arm. "What are you doing here?" he explained. "Rented cabin a month ago. Dispute with owner. Overpayment. Instead of normal resolution, owner locked him in basement. Stuck since. Surviving on scraps. Surreal horror movie stuff. But his desperate eyes, not lying, called police. They took him, arrested owner. Normal looking guy. Police said deceived, never got details. Police handled it. Left cabin next morning, couldn't stay. Still think of him, close to ignoring knocks, leaving him unknown. Channel promotion preserved verbatim, as requested before the next story first time. Subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon for upcoming scary stories. We need your support. Share these with friends and family. Thanks. Story 3. Back in middle school, I joined the basketball team. Not good, but signed up to stay busy after school. Other kids teased me couldn't make a basket. Stuck with it, hoping improvement never came. One afternoon, post 2-hour practice, locker room change. School ended 3:30. Practiced until 6 o'clock. Routine, no phone that day. Nervous. Mum picking me up later. Changing. 3 guys approached, usual teasers. Mocked my poor performance. Shrugged. Fake laughed. Whatever. Not done. One muttered. They grabbed me. Thought. Messing around. Then it hit. Locker, saw them do it to others. Never imagined me. "What you doing?" Steady voice, no answer. "Shut up," they said, dragging me. Fought, wriggled, stronger, shoved into locker, door slammed, thought unlocked, open later, wrong lock clinked in place, locked in, panicked, pounded door, shouted, laughed, walked away, footsteps echoed. Silence, trapped, dark, small space, heart pounded, alone, minutes, then an hour, yelled. No one came. No phone could have called help. Stuck, air heavy. Sat, cramped, knees to chest. Time slowed. Silence deafening. Losing hope. Then door creaked open, perked up, banged, yelled. Footsteps. Voice. "What you doing in there?" Relief. Through locker slits. Janitor. Unhappy. Muttered. Shook head. Told him. Guys locked me post-practice. Annoyed. Unsurprised. "No key," he said. "Need tool to cut." Left felt like eternity. Locker room colder. Returned with angle grinder. Loud scraping, lock off, door swung. Stumbled out, legs stiff. Thanked him, shaky. He said little. Careful next time. Walked off. Ran to lobby. Mum pacing. Worried. Rushed. Hugged. Where were you? Told everything. Angry. Relieved. Quit team that night, no point. Not around bullies. Not worth it. Next day, 3 boys suspended 2 weeks. Expected worse, but gone a while. Enough. Joined other clubs. Made real friends. Never played basketball again. Now, seeing game on TV, remember lock clicking, walking away. Bet story for my husband works nights at a local diner. Leaves before sunset. I see him next morning tired and quiet. Lonely routine, especially countryside, nearest neighbor far. Peaceful mostly, me, trees, wind. Last night, different. 2 a.m. in bed trying sleep. House creaking normal, then knock. Downstairs, near front door. Soft, tapping. First thought, husband home early. Rare, but sometimes if diner slow, not urgent, just attention. Threw blanket off, cool air. House colder. Hurried downstairs, knock stopped. Quiet, opened door, peeked. Nothing, no one. Moonlit yard, distant trees, swaying breeze. Stood, listening. Thought maybe back door. No footsteps. Unsettling stillness. Closed door. Locked. Hall light off. Back. To bed, settling under covers again. Louder. Knock. Deliberate. Heart faster. Up. Slower. Floorboards creaked. Door open. Child on porch. 6 years old. Small messy hair. Wide confused eyes. Looked up lost. Where am I? Soft, strange voice, not fully awake, taken aback. No children nearby, miles glanced. No parents, just him. Uneasy, but couldn't leave child night. Knelt, shadow shifted. Behind him man stepped from darkness, blended with night. Tall face hidden, glint, knife, realization hit. Not helping child bait. Man stepped. I slammed door, locked, back pressed, heart pounding. Heard pacing footsteps slow. Knocking resumed. Not door, window. Tap of metal on glass. Testing windows. 1 2 next. Fear spiked. Phone upstairs. Frozen felt lifetime. Relentless knocking. Around house window. Window. Game to him. Forced move. Sprinting upstairs. Legs shaky. Grabbed phone. Dialed police. Voice trembled. Send someone. Countryside time. Knocking louder. Aggressive. Stayed upstairs. Praying windows hold. Alone. Others felt eternity, flashing lights. Police car front. Knocking stopped. Silent. Looked out window. Man gone. No child. No one lurking. Police searched. Flashlights. Trees. Found no one. Probably passing through, they said. Scare you. Knew more. Planned. Deliberate. No sleep, rest night. Sat couch. Staring door. Waiting sunrise. Mind racing. What if hesitated longer? Story 5, mid-1970s. Approximately 12 years old. Friends and I spent weekends at Flushing Queens Playground. Hang out not for swings, basketball court. Pickleball, friends sure. J. Jabba, APU, Tino. Too old for equipment. Loved space. Routine. Predictable. One Saturday vivid. Not pickleball mood. Others deep in game. Idea. Highway nearby. Cars whizzing, blur of colors. Challenge turned to shore, mischievous. Wanna throw rocks at freeway cars, eyes lit. Agreed. No hesitation. Searched rocks. Story for my husband works nights at a local diner. Leaves before sunset. I see him next morning tired and quiet. Lonely routine, especially countryside, nearest neighbor far. Peaceful mostly, me, trees, wind. Last night, different. 2 a.m. in bed trying sleep. House creaking normal, then knock. Downstairs, near front door. Soft, tapping. First thought, husband home early, rare. But sometimes if diner slow, not urgent, just attention. Threw blanket off, cool air, house colder. Hurried downstairs, knock stopped, quiet, opened door, peeked, nothing, no one. Moonlit yard, distant trees, swaying breeze. Stood, listening, thought maybe back door, no footsteps. Unsettling stillness, closed door, locked, hall light off, back, to bed settling under covers again. Louder, knock, deliberate, heart faster, up, slower, floorboards creaked, door open, child on porch, 6 years old, small messy hair, wide confused eyes, looked up lost, where am I? Soft, strange voice not fully awake, taken aback, no children nearby miles glanced, no parents, just him, uneasy but couldn't leave child night, knelt shadow shifted. Behind him man stepped from darkness, blended with night, tall face hidden, glint, knife, realization hit, not helping child bait, man stepped. I slammed door, locked, back pressed, heart pounding, heard pacing footsteps slow, knocking resumed, not door, window, tap of metal on glass, testing windows, 1 2 next, fear spiked, phone upstairs. Frozen felt lifetime, relentless knocking, around house window, game to him, forced move, sprinting upstairs, legs shaky, grabbed phone, dialed police, voice trembled, send someone countryside time, knocking louder, aggressive, stayed upstairs, praying windows hold, alone, others felt eternity flashing lights, police car front, knocking stopped, silent, looked out window, man gone, no child, no one lurking, police searched, flashlights, trees, found no one, probably passing through, they said, scare you, knew more, planned, deliberate. No sleep rest night, sat couch, staring door, waiting sunrise, mind racing, what if hesitated longer. Story 5, mid-1970s, approximately 12 years old. Friends and I spent weekends at Flushing Queens Playground. Hang out not for swings basketball court, pickleball, friends sure, J, Jabba, APU, Tino, too old for equipment, loved space, routine, predictable. One Saturday vivid, not pickleball mood. Others deep in game. Idea, highway nearby, cars whizzing blur of colors. Challenge turned to shore, mischievous. Wanna throw rocks at freeway cars, eyes lit. Agreed, no hesitation. Searched rocks, smooth, round, lined, sidewalk. Thrilling breaking invisible rule. First rock sailed, missed ready quit. Laughing bad aim, final throw thud. Hit black Subaru. Sharp sound, startled cut, highway noise froze, panic took off running, feet pounding pavement, shore quicker, heavier, struggled keep up, fear moving, mind raced, driver, saw, followed, caught unbearable, ran to playground friends unaware, breathless, stumbled caught, shore calmer, hiding fear, shouted friends, switch places, game, JAPU stepped off. Barely started stop. Man, approached purpose. Crowbar hand, heart sank Subaru driver. Not shouting. Face said everything. Eyes swept us looking responsible. We're kids who threw rocks. Angry voice. Friends, clueless. Jabber. What? Stayed calm. Acting. Man repeated. Rock hit car. Pointed left away came. They went that way. Steady voice. Man nodded. Muttered, jogged off pointed direction. Gone. Wait, hit. Jay suspicious. What happened? Confessed. Threw rocks fun, no consequences. Story 7 mid-2000 South, junior high school. Hockey team won state championship. Thrilled victory. Captain Dexter wealthy massive house celebrated. Through huge party postgame. Entire school showed. Movie party, loud music, people, endless drinks, don't remember beers, wasted blur, laughter, shouting. Started approximately 9 p.m, ended 2 a.m. time slipped. Left home 3 hockey friends. Thomas, William, Jack, piled William's car wheel. Jack passenger. Thomas, me back, behind Jack. Thomas behind William. None drive drunk, reckless. Young car unsteady start. William, swerving lurching, approximately 5 minutes drive. Worst. Looked window car lifted ground. Flying not fun. Heart dropped. Driving cliff. Panic wave. Screaming sound. Swallowed tumble. Impact hard. Fast. Dark. Woke. Left leg pain. Overwhelming. Broken once far. Worse. Barely move. Thomas groaned beside. Can't feel legs. Fear paralyzed worse. Front seats silent. Called William. Jack no response. Dead gut twist. Phone cracked worked. Shaking. Dialed 911. Told happened where help coming felt forever. Paramedics arrived. Pulled wreckage. Hospital ride. Blur pin. Consciousness faded. Woke morning hospital bed. Family crowded dread crying. Relieved. Survived. Wrong nurse not. Good news. Amputate left leg. Damage severe. Couldn't save. Prosthetic later. Leg gone. Worse. Thomas never walk paralysis. Permanent. Then dreaded. William Jack dead. News punch chest. Best friends gone. Hockey career over. No skating. Pro dreams. Ended night. Months. Thomas. I leaned pain. Lucky alive losses heavy. Change needed. Drinking Cosquet cold turkey. AA meetings. Soon helping run. Time convince others stop before late. Not easy is still here. Fighting. Think night sometimes. Smarter choices. Past can't change. Move forward. Step time. Bionic leg. Story 8. Summer 2018. Still miss carefree summer feeling. Sleepaway camp. Berkshire Mountains. Massachusetts. Went every summer since 9/2018. Second last year. High school. Soon. Camp second home. Knew almost everyone mid-sized. Close friendships. That summer met someone left deep scars. Never healed. Ben new camp. Never seen. Met first. Day incredibly attractive. Charm. Into me too. Spent day talking. Lives harmless first. Sweet. Funny. Easy trust. Age. Naive believe. Goodness. No hesitation. Couple days. Coupled. Exciting first real relationship. Laughed happiest before. Friends teased. Abandoning for guy joking. Little guilty. Next 4 days. Ben inseparable. Fifth night. Changed. 9:30 p.m. Post activities. Cabin, shower, pajamas. 10:30 lights out. Cabin mates asleep. Trouble sleeping lay bed wait. 30 minutes. Drift off. Cabin door creaked open. Unalarmed counselor check. Camper bathroom then blanket tug. Light first imagining again. Blanket slid body, hand touching. Fear wave pulling pants down. Froze, couldn't move. Scream, heart pounding loud. Instinct, grabbed bedside flashlight. On light cut darkness. Ben, front me. Caught ACP punch. Gut screamed sound. Tore cabin. Ben bolted door night. Scream woke cabin mates. Lights on confused, groggy. Counselor rushed. Wrong shaking bad words out. Ben sneaked cabin. Tried undress half asleep. Counselor hugged. Okay, barely hear adrenaline ears. Report camp director. Left. Gone Reala hit. Sick stomach. Not around Ben. Camp decide. Stay far. Morning post breakfast. Director. Counselor. Office. Anxious. Office director. Desk serious. Ben do not return lists permanently banned. Kicked morning. Tears relief. Gratitude. Safe. Believed. Thanked director. Rest camp. No issues. Night memory stayed. Adult now not healed. Trust issues today. Asexual after dread. Someone way. Ben nothing since. don't care, moving forward slow. Take away, trust earned, not free. Careful, know people first. Protect self. Learned hard way. Story 9. Cold, rainy night last. Pizza delivery shift. Rain drummed windshield. Quiet streets, tired. Finish home. Last order. Edgetown address. Not usually go. Job done. Phone directions. Further familiar streets. Houses fewer. Trees thicker, darker. Rain picked hard sea. High beams, offcut. Water sheets. Saw house. Old, very old. Unlived years. Peeling paint. Dark windows. Overgrown weeds. Matched app address. Place. Pulled slowly. Parked gate. Grabbed pizza passenger seat. Quick over. Stepped rain. Hood up. Wind howled. Trees. Rain cold. Heavy skin. Mud squished. Shoes cracked. Stone path. No doorbell knocked. Echoed house loud. Waited, no one. Knocked harder. Leave. Door creaked open little. No one. Hello, closer door. Swung wider, inviting inside. Cold air gust damp wood. Dust smell. Hall dark car headlights glow rain. Hesitated. Wrong. Couldn't leave pizza undelivered inside. Stepped door. Pizza delivery. Echoed. Inside worse than outside. Cracked walls. Floor creaked. Dust floated. Air. Rain pounded roof inside still. Eerily table, counter. Nothing long hole. Deeper house. Air colder. Temperature drop threshold. Breath puffed white clouds. Turn back. Leave pizza door. Pulled forward. Walked hall footsteps. Loud silence. Floor creaked, groaned, unused. Instinct screamed. Turn kept going. Hall end. Door slightly open. Like front. Pushed wider cold breeze. Lights flickered. Hand froze door. Whisper faint voice. Listen. Silence pushed door open. Small room. Empty except old chair corner. Facing wall sitting staring ears. Air thick. Dust. Watched feeling, leave needed. Turned go whisper again. Clearer behind, chair dot slow turned. Figure chair, faint shadow, nothing, didn't move. Eyes feeling, hair neck stood. Frozen, figure rose, chair slow. Air colder chest house pushing out ran, didn't look back. Sprint halt, priffed front door, slammed, car jumped. Rain harder pounded roof. Sped away house. Story 100 2016. Post office job. Paid bills. Routine. Phones. Mail. Customers. Better job later one. Experience. Never forgets. Strange phone call lingers. Quiet. Afternoon post launch. Office peaceful. Machine hum. Occasional phones. Desk paperwork phone rang. Picked up company name. My name. Man's voice. Hi there. Sign my petition. Casual, friendly odd request. Post office petition. Process question tone changed abruptly. Sign petition now. Sharp demand. Caught off guard. Before respond. Just sign petition. Impatient. Frustrated. Petition what? Ignored. Repeated demand forceful. Prank. Not mood. Frustration snapped. Stop messing me. Shouted. Why reacted? Couldn't help. Line quiet voice back. Colder sign petition or follow home. Hurt dog. Punch gut. No dog threat personal. Disturbing. Heart pounded. Who you Billy Joe Bob? Mocking joke where talk face challenged. Dodge no real info. Played victim. Exercising rights you people freak. Nonsense, twisted conversation, fueled frustration. If make threats, warned, anger bubble, muttered unreasonable names unfit, laughed ridiculous, switched tone, can't all get along. As if nothing, not having meat, say where, gave address avoided topic, refused answer, frustration boiled, you difficult, shouted insults round, didn't flinch, too irritated. Pushed back, not afraid. Firm conversation circled. Shifted tone clever, intimidating. Thought today, another day. Surprise, Gunshot, loud phone, heart stopped, serious, happening, stunned, silence react, snapped laughed, disbelief, not going anywhere, shook head, hung up. Office quiet after compute, printers distant, heart raced, off feeling call who want, twisted prank, darker never found, man never called, days past put behind, but think back, chill spine, strange unsettling feeling, things not fully understand, linger longest.